just will see the syllabus once. See here, this is the syllabus we are having. Quantitative analysis for business decisions. Okay, so first unit is introduction and linear programming. Second unit is transportation and assignment models. Third unit is replacement model. Fourth unit is game theory and decision analysis. Fifth is the queuing theory and simulation. Okay, so I think it is clear for you. So last class we learned about this queuing theory, and today's class we will be discussing about this replacement model. Okay, today's class will learn about replacement model. Okay, and how we can understand this replacement model very systematic manner and very easy way. Okay, so see, this replacement model, from each and every unit will be getting one full marks, full essay question. Okay, and like that we can plan. See, from linear programming we'll be getting simplex method or sometimes graphical method, and from transportation and assignment method models we'll be getting one question, direct question, either from traveling salesman problem or direct transportation. The third is the replacement, we'll get one question, full question. And fourth is game theory and decision analysis. Here also we'll be getting one full essay question. And fifth is queuing also we'll get one full question. Okay, so let us see now this problem, replacement model. Okay, see, the replacement model, the reason, okay, the easiest way to understand this replacement model is, okay, the replacement problems are concerned with the situations that arise when some items such as men, machines, electric light bulbs need replacement due to their decreased efficiency or failure or breakdown. So this decreased efficiency or complete breakdown may be either gradual or sudden. Okay, that is the, we have to replace the things, right? So sometimes in industry they will be arranging the spares. Okay, so once the replacement is taking place, immediately they will replace the member. Okay, right, now we are having one problem. Okay, we'll see this problem, how this replacement problem can be solved. Okay, right, see, this is the replacement model. I will read it. Okay, so each and every class I will be saying the same thing. First and prior thing is we have to understand the problem carefully. Okay, so once we understand the problem carefully, what is the exact data given in that problem, if we understand what the examiner is asking, so it will be easy for us for generating the solution. Okay, right, so first let me read this problem. The cost of a machine is rupees 61,000 and its scrap value is 1,000. Okay, the cost of a machine is rupees 61,000 and its scrap value is rupees 1,000. The maintenance cost found from past experience are as follows. So this is the table provided in this problem. So these are the years 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 8 years. The data is given. Maintenance cost in rupees. So first year it is 1,000 rupees. Second year it is 2,500. Third year it is 4,000. Fourth year it is 6,000. Fifth year it is 9,000. Sixth year it is 12,000, and seventh year it is 16,000. Eighth year it is 20,000. Now the question is, when should the machine be replaced? Okay, here the question is, when should the machine be replaced? Okay, I think all of you understood the problem. So this is the problem. So what we have to show here is, when should the machine be replaced? Okay, yeah. Now we'll move to the solution, right? So in this solution, what we have to uh, consider the table, right? So problem is asked in a form, in a table form, tabular form. So the solution also should be in a tabular form. Here what we have to do is, first we have to start with the year, running cost, cumulative running cost. Next is the depreciation cost, total cost, and average cost. Okay, so here first we will write the given running cost f of n. The scrap value is, how much the scrap value is? Is rupees 1000 rupees. Okay, first we will write scrap value, right, is how much? Rupees 1000. Next, cost of the machine, scrap value we don't know. Next, cost of the machine. What is the cost of the machine? 61,000 rupees. So cost of the machine C is 61,000 rupees, right? After writing these things, now we'll start the solution part. So pointing here, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5, and this is 6. Okay, right. Next, cumulative, see, running cost as per given in the problem we wrote here. For the first year, this is the amount, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Okay, as per given 8 years running cost we have mentioned here. And cumulative running cost, here we will write it is summation f of n. Okay, cumulative running cost is summation f of n. So first what we will write is, we'll write here 1000, right? So 1000 plus 2500, it is how much? 3500. Again 3500 plus 4000, it is how much? 7500. 7500 plus 6000, how much? 13,500. 13,500 plus 9,000, how much? 22,500. Again 22,500 plus 12,000, how much? 34,500. Again 34,500 plus 16,000, we have how much? 50,500. Again 50,500 plus 20,000, how much? It is 70,500. Okay, now we came to know about this cumulative running cost, saying it as summation f of n. Next we'll move to the depreciation cost. What is the depreciation cost? What is C? C is cost of the machine minus scrap value, right? So 61,000 minus 1000. So depreciation cost is how much? Here it is 60,000. Okay, so we have to write 60,000, right? 60,000, 60,000, 60,000, 60,000 and 60,000. Okay, now we have we came to know about this depreciation cost, saying that cost of the machine minus scrap value. Next, total cost. What is this total cost? Total cost in this fifth one, we are writing it as 3 plus 4. Okay, total cost is how much? 3 plus 4. So 60,000 plus 1,000, 60,000 plus 3,500, like that we will fill this one. So how much we'll get? 60,000 plus 1,000, 61,000. Next 60,000 plus 3,500, how much? 63,500. Next 67,500. Next is 73,500. Next 82,500. Next 94,500. Next 1,10,500. Next 1,30,500. Okay, now I think all of you are understanding. Total cost is 3 plus 4. So we have we understood how we are getting this total cost. Now we'll move to this average cost. Okay, average cost is 6 is equal to, we'll take the 61,500 divided by 1, right? So once we divide this 61,000 by 1, we'll calculate the average cost for all the years. Okay, here we have to calculate the average cost for all the years. So 61,000 divided by 1 will get 61,000. Next 63,500 divided by 2 will get 31,750. Next 67,500 divided by 3 we will get 22,500. Next 73,500 divided by 4 we will get 18,375. Next 82,500 divided by 5 will get how much? 16,500. Next we'll get 15,750. Next 15,785.71. Next 16,1,312.50. Okay, so for each and every year we have calculated the average cost. After calculating the average cost, now we will observe which is the minimum one. Okay, which is the minimum one. So after calculating, we came to know that 15,750 is the minimum one, right? So what is the conclusion for this problem? From the table it is noted that the average total cost per year, right? So this is average total cost per year, right, is minimum in the 6th year. Okay, now this is for 6th year. It is minimum in the 6th year, that is rupees 15,750. Hence the machine should be replaced after every 6 years. Okay, the conclusion here, what we will write here is, hence the machine should be replaced. Hence the machine should be replaced after every 6 years. Okay, so conclusion part, we have to write conclusion part. We should not forget writing this conclusion part. So once we write this conclusion part only, we will get full marks for our answer. Okay, so this is the problem we learned today's class, that is under replacement model. I think all of you understood this replacement model. If you are having any doubts, you can write in the comments box. We'll give you the reply. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel. Please like and share our channel. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.